once again, everyone, and good evening. I'm Joseph Donner, I'm principal at Enosburg Falls High School, and it's my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here to celebrate our graduates and for those who are receiving awards on this special occasion. I think we're especially fortunate that we have a beautiful evening and also this time set aside because it was so precarious we didn't know how this year was going to end. So I see a lot of shiny, happy people with big smiles on their faces. We still have food that's going to be served until 6 p.m. and we're going to get started with the ceremony. So we'll keep it casual. You can go back and refill your plates and get some beverages, and we'll get on with this evening's award presentations. Okay, we're going to kick off tonight with a recognition of our early college students. So if you reserve, I'll call the names of the students out, and then if you reserve your applause till the end. May Elander. You want to stand up? Reagan Decker, Maya Tatro-Muir, and Preston Snyder. Right, the following students have received the Presidential Award. And this award is for high achievement. And it goes to Blair Archambault. Our next award goes to Destiny Banware. Wonder Bilodeau. Jack Boomhauer. We'll hold that for him. Jacob Boucher. Dana Elkins. Elise Fliss. Madison Favreau. Ashley Gagne. Trillian Howell. Alexis Madden. Just to let folks know that these awards have been signed by the President of the United States and also the Secretary of Education, as well as myself. Emily Noel. Brandon Parent. Colton Robtoy. Echo Sampson. Preston Snyder. Madeline Spalding. And Tara Wyman. The next group of students are receiving the Presidential's Education Award for Excellence. Emily Adams. Molly Callan. May Elander. Ethan Hugabone. Ethan Jackson. Emma Keelty. Megan Oliver. Lillian Provencher. Nathaniel Robtoy. Hannah Salter. Haley Salter. Ruby Sartwell. And Cameron Shriver. The following students are this year's recipients of the second annual Principals Award. They were chosen for having demonstrated and exhibited mastery in academics, athletics, and/or several of the categories earmarked and defined by our district as characteristics of well-rounded, very successful high school graduates. Each of them is in his own way, an independent, self-directed learner, industrious, responsible, trustworthy, and a creative contributor to the Enosburg Falls school-wide community. Several are members of the EFHS National Honor Society, and many of them were also active participants in the student-led restorative justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion work that EFHS student-athlete leaders began engaging in last fall and winter. All of them are major contributors and leaders in helping EFHS students and staff create and sustain a safe, warm, welcoming, tolerant, and creative school-wide climate community. It's a pretty emotional evening for me because these kids have done a great job working with me and other administrators to really keep Enosburg the great place it is. So I'm really emotional about this in a good way. Lots of joy behind this. Though many EFHS seniors who are graduating this Saturday morning also possess similar qualities, the following 8 seniors fall into the category of exceeding expectations. So I'm going to call up the students. I'm going to have them stand up here with me. Then I want to comment a little bit on each one. Emily Adams. Blair Archambault. May Elander. Elise Fliss. Foster Hutchins. Ethan Jackson. Nathaniel Robtoy. And Tara Wyman. Emily Adams has excelled in academics and is... Where are you, Emily? Come on, step forward. Everybody wants to see you. Emily Adams has excelled in academics and is a member of the National Honor Society. She also has demonstrated great skill on both the soccer field and basketball court. Emily will be attending Castleton State University here in Vermont, where she will major in pre-med biology. She will also be playing college basketball for Castleton. Blair Archambault. Blair is a scholar and a 3-sport athlete, soccer, basketball, and baseball. A varsity soccer player, Blair was a member of the Vermont State Division II championship team. He's a very hardworking, dedicated student, friendly and well-liked by faculty, classmates, and teammates alike. He plans on attending Clarkson University, where he will major in civil engineering. Big round of applause for both. May Elander. May is an early college student who in the fall plans on attending the University of Ottawa in Canada, where she will be majoring in history and political science. May is a scholar and cross-country athlete who won the Dairy Days milk run and is the youngest competitor in the Vermont City Marathon. May served on the Vermont State Consortium of Youth Against Hate and Marginalization. She recently gave a presentation to our Enosburg Richford Board of Education, which spearheaded an effort to increase awareness and bring diversity in literature to our EFHS classrooms and library. Big round of applause for May. Elise Fliss is an amazing, bright, talented, and gifted young woman. She will be attending York College in Pennsylvania and then on to the United Kingdom to further her studies in international relations. Elise is a person with a clear-cut vision. She embraces world citizenship and does all she can to support and sustain the principles of diversity, equity, and inclusion wherever she goes. Big round of applause. Foster Hutchins. Foster has been a bright light at Enosburg Falls High School. He's a warm and friendly young man who has demonstrated skill both in the classroom and on our playing fields, where he was a co-captain of our EFHS Boys Vermont State Division II Soccer Championship team. That's a mouthful. And he also played baseball this season. Foster was one of the scholar athlete leaders whose mission was to bring awareness of restorative justice best practices to Enosburg Falls High School. This fall, he will be attending Paul Smith's College in New York, where he will major in sports management and continue to play soccer. Ethan Jackson is a universally recognized EFHS high school student, and he's friendly, charming, and a witty young man who possesses a great warmth and a sense of humor. A scholar athlete, Ethan will be attending Clarkson University, where he will major in engineering. Ethan demonstrated great skill as both a scholar and a goalie on our EFHS Boys Vermont State Division II Soccer Championship team. Notice I keep repeating that. Ethan has a strong work ethic and is known for asking, "How can I help?" He has often joined discussion groups representing student voice and has participated in the screening and hiring process of new employees at Enosburg Falls High School. A member of the National Honor Society and a student leader, Ethan has truly contributed to helping create a warm and welcoming school climate and culture at Enosburg Falls High School. Nathaniel Robtoy, who we affectionately call Nat, is quiet yet a very strong force both in the classroom and on our playing fields and on the basketball, volleyball courts. Nat is a true gentleman and well-liked by students and faculty alike. A scholar athlete and National Honor Society member, he is this year's winner of the University of Vermont Green and Gold Scholarship. Nat will be attending UVM in the fall, where he will be majoring in environmental engineering. You're welcome. And Tara Wyman couldn't be with us tonight, but we will make sure she gets her Principal's Award. And now, Mr. Russ Lamantia will begin the presentation of the Most Proficient Awards. Russ?
Okay, so I'm here to present the first of the Most Proficient Awards. I teach science at the high school. Most of the physics classes are taught by me. So I'm presenting the award for the most proficient in science, math, and, because I know nothing about it, band, to Nat Robtoy. And next, Mr. Robtoy has a few awards to present.
Hi, everybody. I'm obviously proud of my son. Everything Joseph said about him was true, and he's just like his dad, except for the universally liked and respected part. Oh, no, it's on. Sorry, I thought I had two plaques. So the student I'm presenting also for social studies. The same person got the same award, most proficient in social studies and English. I think this young lady has taken every course that I've ever taught at EFHS during her time there. She's done fantastic every time. She also took my CCD English composition class and just did amazing. She's a better writer than she is a softball catcher, and that's saying something. She's amazing with that too. Come on up, Emma Kilty. And Maggie's up next.
So our JRTC folks could not be here this evening, but they have asked me to present the award for most proficient in JROTC to Hannah Martell. And next up, I would like to welcome Mr. Garvey to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. I am Mr. Garvey, Brian Garvey, the Spanish teacher for the past 2 years here at Enosburg Falls High School. And this year, selecting a student, a senior in particular, was a very tough decision to make because I love them all. But I really thought about it, and I went ahead to choose a student who has already been recognized for some pretty prestigious awards already. But I went with a student, Foster Hutchins, because I feel the most proficient isn't just the ability to do well in the classroom, it's the spirit and the relevancy of the content and a genuine desire to succeed and to use the language outside of the classroom. So I chose Foster because he is not only a proficient Spanish student, he tries hard, and he also has many plans to use his knowledge of Spanish outside of the classroom by traveling abroad and potentially working for an international soccer club. Who knows? But come on up, bud. At this time, I would like to welcome our lovely art teacher, Mrs. Brandy Eatman.
Welcome, everyone. So I am awarding on behalf of AJ Advantage, our chorus teacher, who would like to recognize the work of Ashley Gagne that she has done in chorus class. And now my favorite, because it's a fine arts, I would like to award this award to Elise Fliss for being most proficient in art. She is in my classroom at all times of the day. Come on. She has taught me to be a better teacher because she always kind of she keeps me in check, and I really appreciate that. And she makes lovely work, and I can't wait to see what she does in life. Congratulations to both of you. I would now like to ask Ms. Sturman to come up and talk.
On June 4th, 2019, I arrived at school and opened my email to find a message from Mr. Remmers to Ms. Urban, Ms. Coda, and I that started with the following sentence. Good morning. I'm getting word through my wife this morning that Brady Adams has been diagnosed with leukemia and spent last evening in the hospital receiving blood transfusions. It knocked the breath out of me. Not only was this one of my students, but my Franklin kid. The 3 years that have followed have been full of challenges. Most of us will never truly understand what it's like to have a treatment or blood drawn in the morning and return to school in the afternoon, or to have to work through Lord of the Flies while coping with chemo brain. For 3 years now, Brady has had an irregular schedule based around appointments and when it was safe for him to be in school. Brady, leukemia and COVID have taken a lot from you, including the ability to be a high school athlete, teammate, and leader, along with a typical high school experience. Ms. Coda has recounted for me many times watching you in that last summer soccer game before you went to the hospital and how impressed she was with your skill and what a great friend you have continued to be to so many. I've never known you to be anything but easygoing and agreeable through a really challenging time. For your strength, perseverance, and attitude throughout high school, we'd like to recognize you with the first Hornet Strong Award. Congratulations. Last week I received a text from Tegan, or Ms. Duso. You all remember Ms. Duso. I don't know if you ever got to meet her, but she was our SAP counselor and a school counselor that left for Virginia last year. Tegan asked me last week what you were planning to do after graduation. She sent me the following to read to you on behalf of her family. This scholarship is in memory of Caitlyn Lundborg, who won her first battle with cancer at the age of 4. Caitlyn was a loving, creative soul who cherished animals, cooking, crafts, and all things Disney. Her uniqueness and humor is something to be remembered, along with her enjoyment and a nice cup of tea. Caitlyn had a dream of attending a post-secondary education institution after high school. She defied the odds by enrolling in Johnson State College, even though she had experienced significant challenges due to her treatment. It is our hope to remind young people that there is so much more to life than the hard things that happen to us. We, Caitlyn's family, are cheering for our youth and are excited for all they have and will accomplish, even when the road to success has had bumps along the way. That is why we award this $1,000 scholarship in memory of Caitlyn to support an EFHS graduate who has experienced a significant challenge or illness in life and has a dream of pursuing post-secondary educational opportunities. This year, we're very honored to award the Caitlyn Lundborg Memorial Scholarship to Brady Adams. I'd like to welcome Mr. Rob Toy back to present the athletic awards.
Okay, I was asked to do this. Mr. Shortino couldn't be here, and I can say that I've had some experience coaching a lot of these kids from a young age up. So, and they can go to more deserving stuff. So, the Luke Gates Athletic Leadership Award is up first. So this is the best male athletic leader. I've known this young man for a long time because he's the same age as Nat, and they played on the same basketball teams and stuff coming up through all the sports. And goes to just an awesome, deserving kid, someone who every time he's out on the court or the field is giving just everything he has. And it's just always been a pleasure to watch him play. Blair, come on up. This young lady, I don't have a lot of experience coaching, but I've watched her play all through her high school career, and I'm just amazingly impressed by everything she does on the soccer field and on the softball field. This is the best female athletic leader, Dana. best male all-around athlete. I can honestly say this isn't genetic. No, I've watched this young man play all the way up through, and just whatever sport he does, it comes to him naturally, but he also works so hard at it to just be the best whenever he's out there. Shea Horgan, come on up. Maybe it comes from the mom's side, like, I don't know. Best female athlete. I got to work with this young lady with the basketball team the last few years, and I've had her in the classroom. And not only is she an amazing athlete, but she's just a really nice young lady, mature, just nice to everybody, accepting. And I watched her lead on the basketball team, not just with her voice and with her willingness to work with younger players, but also with just like every drill we did. Every time they had to run, she was the first one. Like, she just wanted to lead by example the whole time. She's just an amazing athlete. Come on up, Emily. And welcome back, Mr. Donner.
Okay, I am proud to announce the Vermont Scholars Award to Molly Callan. And once again, the University of Vermont Green and Gold Scholar goes to Nat Robtoy. Okay, the Cold Hollow Education Association Scholarship goes to May Elander. The John C. Warner Scholarship goes to Destiny Benware and Foster Hutchins. I'm so used to seeing these guys running all around the soccer fields and the basketball courts. I'm glad you've taken some time to slow down tonight, men and women. The Alumni Association Scholarship goes to Dana Elkins and Emma Kilty. The Billy Horrigan Scholarship goes to Shea Horrigan.
Whoa.
The Fred Laffey Award goes to Carter Wells and Tara Wyman. Neither one of them were able to make it tonight. Next, the Maureen and Sean Hennessey Scholarship goes to Gavin Combs. The Jenny Whitcomb Memorial Scholarship goes to the following students: May Elander, Dana Elkins, Elise Fliss, Shea Horrigan, Emma Kilty, Lillian Provencher, and Ruby Sardwell. Shay.
You were like, you
Emma.
didn't really say what it was.
Okay, I'd now like to introduce Miss Jen Archambault to present the class of 1991 scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Riley Archambault. I'm a class member of the class of 1991 and one of the founding members of our Memorial Scholarship Committee. It is an honor and privilege to be with you tonight to award our scholarship and, even better, embarrass my son Emmett, who is among the graduating seniors this evening. While it's hard to believe, 31 years ago I attended my senior banquet with actually some of the elder parents in the room. And as I sat at the Enosburg Falls Country Club celebrating the accomplishments of our classmates, I remember thinking with both excitement and trepidation, all of the possibilities and opportunities ahead of us. There was so much that would come to our 60 classmates. Most of us would go on to further our education, find jobs, have careers, have families, build relationships, and contribute to our communities near and far. Sadly, this was not true for all of us. 4 of our classmates' journeys ended way too soon. Their possibilities and opportunities would never fully be realized. So tonight, while I am here to honor and recognize this year's scholarship winner, I also would like to take a moment to recognize and honor Rodney Allen, Jessica Brigham, David Kovalinsky, and John Preston. For without them, their loss and legacy, we would not have this scholarship today. When our scholarship committee was formed, we struggled with what criteria we would use to select our scholarship winner. How do you distill the lives of 4 individuals into one? So we decided to take the best of Rodney, Jessica, David, and John and use that as our criteria. So to select our scholarship winner, and in honor of our classmates, we recognize a student who values friendship, who is a quiet leader, a good citizen, of strong character, and community-minded. I am pleased to award the class of 1991 Memorial Scholarship to May Elander. To ask Morgan Lockerbie and Levi to come to the podium.
Howdy. Every year I get, Jesus. I get asked to present this award for Dawson Pearley, as he was my best friend. He was like a brother to me, and well, his brother's right here also. And I noticed that the award gets given to the most athletic people, a boy and a girl, every year that seem to stand out on the field and act as leaders to their teams and just give that spirit that provides their team to take it all the way to the championship, as you saw in the soccer season this year. And I would like to call up Shay Horgan to come and get his award. And to no surprise, the next award goes to Dana Elkins. Can I get Sergeant Robert DeLorme? What is it? DeLorme to come up to the stage, please?
Thank you. Keep the noise down, please. I would have to say that getting older is all part of the game. I always promised myself that I would never be the pot-bellied, gray-haired old fart that I saw walking around the streets. And one morning I woke up, I looked in the mirror, and there he was. I'm not sure what to tell you. Good evening, graduates, family members, and friends. It is my pleasure to be here tonight to honor these very special graduates who have shown their exemplary qualities throughout their young academic careers. And so, without further ado, I'd like to invite Haley Salters. Hannah Salters. And Lillian Provencher. As a prerequisite of this honor, it's necessary that you stand up here and be embarrassed for at least a little while. Okay, first, Haley. Haley has been an active participant in many community activities and school sports. She has shown an active interest in staying in touch with Vermont's military history based on her interview with one of our local Army veterans. Haley has maintained a 4.13 cumulative grade point average, and we wish her the best in her pursuit of a master's degree in health sciences by providing her with a little financial boost and American Legion scholarship in the amount of $450. I apologize, I have to read this. My memory's tremendous, but it's very short. Hannah has also been an active sports participant and maintained a 4.14 grade point average. That probably hasn't led to many arguments. Her willingness to help others to include pet rescue efforts as well as donating time and items to the Samaritan House in St. Albans are a tribute to her dedication to help others. She has also shown an interest in military history through her interview with a local veteran, and I hope that she continues to stay in touch with veterans and her hometown heroes. Good luck, Hannah, in your quest to a master's degree in occupational therapy. I would now like to present you with a Legion Scholarship in the amount of $450. Last but certainly not least, Lillian Provencher. Lillian has maintained a 4.2 grade point average. She has also been a constant presence in her community with her involvement in events such as local parades, opera house activities, theater programs, and much more. Lillian is a leader and shares her willingness to lead with programs like Teen Institute, Upward Bound, and the National Honor Society. She has also been involved with sports, band, and various other activities with her school. A number of her family members have been in the military, to include her father as a U.S. Marine, and both of her grandfathers served with the military as well. Lillian shares an interest in their history, and I hope that she continues to stay in touch with military history as a whole. Today, it is an honor for me to present Lillian with a $450 scholarship from the American Legion to help her achieve her goal of a bachelor's degree in graphic design and visual communication. Good luck, Lillian. And without further ado, thank you very much.
We all know that it takes a village to raise a child. And the young women and men here tonight who have been honored so highly deserve a great big round of applause. In addition to the students, I want to thank all the parents and guardians and natural support people in our big village here of Enosburg and surrounding towns who helped through love and hard work and support, sometimes a lot of tough love, to get these wonderful young men and women to where they are today. I also want to take some opportunity to thank some of our wonderful faculty and support staff who are here tonight. I'd like them to stand up. They're over here hanging out with me at this table. So please, school counselors and teachers and senior class advisor Maggie Cavazos, please stand up. So I'm going to ask one special favor before we leave for the evening. If you have an in with Mother Nature, please ask her to hold off on rain on Saturday morning. I want that ceremony outside in Lincoln Park. So thank you all for coming tonight. I hope you've been well fed and your body, minds, and souls have been well nourished. Thank you again.